The Arizona Cardinals are absolutely the team to beat in the NFC. And everybody can't get their arms wrapped around that. And frequently, I'm one of those everybody because they haven't done it before. There's another quarterback in their conference named Tom Brady who will have center stage tonight and has been sitting on not winning a game for close to a month now with 2 losses wrapped around a bye. And I imagine he's going to be quite ornery and want to show everybody on ESPN's audience what he can do. There's also Aaron Rodgers, who's got a toe injury that needed treatment that hurt so badly because it got stepped on in the Minnesota victory for the Vikings that he couldn't even take a kneel-down snap at the end of the first half. He was already in the locker room. But it hurt him so badly that he made one of the most dynamite throws I've seen on the run to his backup tight end in the end zone, and they almost pulled off that victory yesterday anyway. But so he's there, right? And so is Tom Brady. He's there. And Dak's where he is. The Rams, we have been hyping them quite a bit, and I'm one of those who have been hyping them. So the Rams have got a quarterback who's never won a playoff game either. But the Arizona Cardinals have now won 2 of their last 3 without their MVP quarterback, who hurt his ankle in the loss to Green Bay a few weeks ago, in which they could have actually won that thing had A.J. Green turned his head at the end. Mm-hmm. And they've won 2 of 3 with Colt McCoy as their quarterback, and not just any games, road division games. 1 to sweep the San Francisco 49ers, and 1 to essentially start nailing the coffin of the Seattle Seahawks, who are now 3-7. And both of those times, Colt McCoy didn't have DeAndre Hopkins at his disposal. And we want to talk about using depth. How about trading for Zach Ertz before the deadline? And he comes up with the stat line brought to you by the number 8, to use a Sesame Street phrase. 8 catches, 88 yards, 2 scores. And then there is the revelation. And I'm not just saying that because he's about to join us on this show. James Conner. James Conner, who is setting records for the franchise with touchdowns scored and scrimmage yards. He's been terrific. They don't have Chase Edmonds, DeAndre Hopkins, and Kyler Murray. That's your starting running back, wide receiver, quarterback. They had that clunker against Carolina, which lost their first home game with Cam as their quarterback yesterday. So that was a kind of bury the tape type performance. But I guess if you've got to have the bad with the good, you'll take that bad if the good is 2 road division victories. And Colt McCoy saying, it's my responsibility to do that. I love that comment. That's his job. They're going into the bye week as the 1 seed in the NFC. And no matter what happens, even if the Rams beat the Packers, huge Sunday game, that means the Rams are 8-3, the Packers are 8-4. Even if the Packers beat the Rams, the Packers are 9-3. Even if the Cowboys win on Thanksgiving Day, that would make them 8-3. Even if the Bucs win the next 2 games for them. Okay? Even if the Bucs win their next 2 games for them, which is this Monday night or tonight, and an absolutely huge this Sunday slate is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Indianapolis Colts coming up next. One of the hottest teams in the league. They're in Indianapolis. Even if the Bucs win both of those, Cliff Kingsbury can sit in his Bond lair with the backyard flame lit and his loafers and his sockless loafer look, his feet up on that table, and Kyler getting better and healthier, and DeAndre Hopkins getting healthier, and everybody else sitting there and having a great Thanksgiving bye week. No matter, even if all that happens, the Cardinals at 9-2 emerge from that week, still in first place, coming off their bye with everybody back healthy. That's what makes them a team to beat in the NFC right now. Much sexier to say, hey, Cowboys are going to rebound, and then that Aaron Rodgers is going to do what he does. Although they lost Elton Jenkins, their left tackle, and David Bakhtiari. We're waiting to see if he can even return this year. They have line issues themselves. Both Dak and Aaron Rodgers are without their big toe, to use the Stripes phrase, and there's a toe problem for the quarterback himself in Green Bay. And the Rams are suddenly wondering what's going on there. And they play Green Bay this week, beating each other up. Tampa has maybe the toughest team to face in the NFL right now outside of New England. I'm saying these words. Yeah. The Indianapolis Colts, who have won 6 of 8, and the 2 losses in that streak were overtime losses. One at Baltimore where they blew it, and the other one to the Titans.
Yeah, weird overtime.
They could be 8 wins in a row. Yeah. Arizona's sitting back going, okay, we're on our bye week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You enjoyed. They're a team to beat. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.